The next case, case 17, The Last Supper. Sergeant, you're needed on a new case. A woman was found dead in her kitchen this morning. Considering the state of the victim's body, a viral contamination is to be feared. Or she might have been in contact with a toxic substance. I don't want to run any risk. Nathan is coming with you to make sure it isn't a sanitary threat. Oh. Told you. Poison. From the image alone, it looked like that. Damn, have you seen her face? Nathan, are we at risk? Should we seal off the area? No need. Your victim clearly died of food poisoning. But as to say whether it was accidental or intentional, you should gather everything she might have eaten before her death. Alright then, Sergeant. It's on you. It's on it. Well, it's kinda on me as well. Victim's body. Damn. Alright, chocolate box. No, she probably didn't eat the newspaper, that's for sure. Key. What? Greasy paper? And bullets. There's a sniper rifle on the window. What is going on in this place? Well guys, thanks for preparing the body. I'll take it to the lab and see you there for the autopsy results. Now, since the victim died of food poisoning, we better have a look at this chocolate box. And this greasy paper is still warm to the touch, but the label on it is illegible. Can you have a look, Retro? We should go talk to her husband. He's the one who found the body. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. Well, he's smiling. Alright, start the autopsy. And I'm gonna get a few more stars. Alright, we can get the results. The victim was definitely poisoned. Her stomach is half empty, so she may have been thrown up, but the damage was already done. In fact, the killer added some detergent to the poison to delay its effect. With the combination of both detergent and poison, Daisy had no chance of survival. Honestly, I wonder what Daisy's meal must have been like for her not to notice the taste of poison and detergent. The chocolate box. Let's look inside. Move! There. Congratulations, love, Ashley. Let's see, congratulations, love, Ashley. I don't know for you, but I don't send people heart-shaped chocolate boxes just to congratulate them. Let's get this note to Alex, see if he can figure out who is this Ashley who sent the chocolate box. I mean, Jones, you're not a woman, so I guess there's one thing. Oh! I need to analyze it. There we go. Greasy paper. Oh, come on. Maybe an L? Do we have an L? A-L-F? Alf? Could be an H. H-O-T. Yes. Alf? Hot? No. It's an E. No. F-O-O. Ah, come on, yeah. Could it be a B then? Damn. Dog. Alf hot dog. Alfred's hot dog. Good job, Retro. So this hot dog paper came from Alfred Ziegler's stand. You remember him? We talked We talked to him during the dreadful bomb crisis. Yeah, I remember that. You're right. This hot dog might be the last thing Daisy ate before she died. We need to talk to Alfred. I don't think he did it. Don't think so. Let's talk to the husband. Mr. Thompson, so sorry for your loss. Yes, Daisy's death is a tragedy, but oh well, life goes on, doesn't it? If you don't mind me saying so, you seem to take the death of your wife pretty well. Well, our love was long gone. We had nothing to say to each other anymore. Yesterday, for example, we went to a posh restaurant and she didn't say a word during lunch. Why didn't you just get a divorce then? Are you insane? Divorcing Daisy would have lowered my standard of living by half. Love isn't essential to make a marriage work. Is anybody in this town ever sad upon losing a relative? They're also cynical, don't you think? Yeah. Hello, Alfred. Sergeant Red was wondering if you had served this woman yesterday. I'm afraid she died shortly after eating here. Jones, are you holding a picture in front of me? Should I remind you I'm blind? Well, this isn't awkward at all, huh? Do you remember serving a certain Daisy Thompson yesterday? Daisy, of course I remember her. She comes here every day. Yesterday she came around 3 p.m, but she wasn't feeling very well. I heard she threw up nearby. She is dead? Yes, of food poisoning. I'm sorry, but if Daisy ate here, we're going to have to take a closer look at your stall, Alfred. Back to the stall. Main Street. Alright, let's see. Let's get mop it first. There. Vomit. What was it yesterday? Plug. Epiphase. Vinyl. Ooh, where's that? And banana peel. Banana peel is here. What do you look like? Okay. Ah, the cartwheels. It was one of the wheels. Vomit. That's disgusting. Alfred Ziegler was right. Obviously, she wasn't feeling very well. The sooner we take this to the lab, the better. Exactly. Let's start analyzing it. Now let's see what we have here. A vomit. You say your victim puked near the hot dog stall. Thanks for bringing me this right before my lunch break, guys. I don't think I'll have that hot dog after all then. But I found pigments of nail hardener in it. Nathan says the victim's nails were perfect and had no traces of nail polish. There's no doubt that your victim ingested this nail polish. The pigments have been attacked by gastric juices, which means that Daisy's poisoner is the one who wears nail hardener. I know you can be old-fashioned sometimes, Jones, so I'm warning you that this kind of nail hardener is worn by both men and women. Alright. I crossed the chocolate box note you found in Thompson's kitchen with a list of their relatives, friends and colleagues. And the winner is Ashley Collins. She is the assistant of Gabriel Thompson, the victim's husband. I also looked for some information about that Gabriel Thompson, and he's the CEO of an investment bank in Eastfield Market. He made a little fortune a few years ago thanks to an educated guess on the stock exchange. Let's call Miss Collins over. I'm eager to know why she wanted to congratulate her boss with a heart-shaped box of chocolate. Oh why, oh why? Miss Collins, did you send a chocolate box to your boss? Why did you send a chocolate box to your boss? To celebrate the death of his wife, maybe? Don't be silly. He finally signed a big contract with a client. I wanted to celebrate with him, that's all. I don't think ending a note with love sounds very professional, am I wrong? Let's just say he was a little fed up with his wife, and I was doing the best to cheer him up. Alright. I mean, that's not illegal. In this day and age, I can't believe people would use poison to kill someone. I don't think I'll ever be able to get Daisy's face out of my head. We figured out that the killer wears nail hardener and uses detergent to delay the poison's effects. But now we don't have any leads left. The only thing to do is brainstorm. Nathan has been decisive so far. We should go to his lab. Now brainstorm. Let me start. Your killer must be well versed in the art of cooking. They knew exactly what to cook to disguise the taste of poison. Alright, I must admit that if the killer is a good cook, then we should pay Alfred another visit. Isn't he the best hot dog maker in town after all? What else? Considering the poison has been mixed with detergent, I say it may have taken up to 12 hours for Daisy to feel the poison's effect. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, I want to brainstorm too. I read the statement of her husband and Ramirez. This is a grown-up discussion. Don't you have some parking tickets to fill? Hey, I can be useful. I did my own research. And the posh restaurant Gabriel and Daisy usually went for lunch is called Chez Valentine. Huh? Chez Valentine? I always wanted to go there. Now, at least I have a reason to take a look at the kitchen. So, what do you think? What do you want to start with? I'd say we talk to the hot dog guy first. Alfred Ziegler. Sorry Alfred, but we need to have a look at your stall again. Daisy was poisoned by someone who knows how to cook and... Jones, your teammate and you are funny. If it's your pleasure to search around my stall, go ahead. Thank you for being so understanding, Alfred. But as Sergeant Retro says, we have to stay unbiased. I didn't say anything. I didn't even say anything. No, Jones. Don't put that on me. Let's go to the restaurant kitchen. You're right, everything looks delicious. But we shouldn't forget that we are investigating a food poisoning. What the hell is your team doing in my restaurant? I won't allow this. Miss Montgomery, the decision is not up to you. Now step aside please. Sergeant Retro needs to have a look around. Yes. Let's have a look around. Let me find something. Torn article. A Valentine Day disaster, maybe? Looks like a disaster word. Fire extinguisher. Chef's apron. Ah. I mean, that's not impossible. Pine cone. Ski and clock. Clock is pure, ski is... Where are the skis? They are always so good at hiding. They always blend in so well. I saw the pine. And what was that? The hell? Oh, we're gonna find that. Oh! It's right over here. It was right over here. The stain on the apron doesn't look like food. You're right. Let's get a sample to the lab. There's also what looks like an article, but it's completely torn. I'll let you work your magic. Let's get the chef's apron first. Search. There. Missed it again. Perfect job as always. We should compare this sample with the other molecules to finally know what is on that apron. Are you ready for the task? I mean, I have to be. Seems like there's no one else there to do it. Except me. For some reason. Like, I don't get paid enough for this. That's not a C, what? Oh, B. Blue, blue, red. C. Red, red. Hey, white down here? Is that important? No. That's no yellow. B. Looks like A. Oh, come on. Red. No. Blue. No, there's one. It's A. Dead. Or dot. Well done. Now we know that the stain on the chief's apron is detergent. The same detergent was found in the victim's stomach. We should go have a talk with Valentine Montgomery. When you see this, I don't know what do you call that? Like the thumbnail for the case. When you say food critic, I guess the victim was criticizing the food and she poisoned her. That's my first instinct that comes to mind right now. Oh. What? That's quite an inflammatory review. No wonder Valentine tore it up. The food critic is a certain Tobias Sharp. He wrote that Chez Valentine is the dirtiest place he has ever eaten at, and that he wouldn't be surprised if the beef in his plate has been replaced with red meat. Obviously he didn't like dining there. It's a little surprise. Is he talking about the same place? It does not seem to be such an unhealthy place. We should go talk to this food critic. For some reason he already looks like one. The typical food critic. Miss Montgomery, do you recognize this apron? Of course, it's mine. That's what Sergeant Reto wanted to know. Are you using this detergent to clean your kitchen? Yes, I am. I don't understand why you are asking those stupid questions, officers. My kitchen is irreproachable. Very well. That's all Sergeant Reto wanted to know. What a control freak. But at least we now know that she used the same detergent than the one used to delay the poison's effect. Okay. That way. Mr. Sharp, it seems you did not enjoy your meal at Chez Valentine, to say the least. There are two things I never joke about: food quality and hygiene. Chez Valentine's fails on both accounts. I personally clean my kitchen with a detergent that kills 100% of the bacteria. I would expect Miss Montgomery to do the same. Also, the service leaves much to be desired. Yesterday, I ordered a seafood risotto and ended up with bolognese spaghetti. Oh yeah, okay, that's not good. that's not good. Tobias Sharp really has a personal grudge against Valentine. He seems to want nothing more than publicly humiliate her. But I can't connect their little feud to Daisy's death. I hope you'll be able to shed some light on this. I mean, someone has to be responsible for that. Like she didn't just fell and died. Whew. Sausages. There's some green stuff on there. That does not look healthy. Close this stall immediately. Flashlight. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Ah, menu. Hamburger. Hamburger should be easy, right? Right. Hamburger. Mug. There. Oh, here's a flashlight. Perfect. Level 34. Oh, a bottle spilled on Alfred's hot dogs. It must be jelly, right? Okay, if you insist, let's collect some of this liquid for analysis. I mean, it does look pretty strange. All green and stuff. It does look pretty strange, to say the least. There's one. No. Let's send this substance to the lab to know what's built on Alfred's stall. I really hope this won't accuse Alfred. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Surely not. Green liquid. Alright. I get a few more stars and then we will be right back. Now let's see what the green fluid is all about. Those sausages came from Alfred's stall. I really hope none of his customers ate them. The green liquid spilled on them is in fact a very concentrated detergent. Damn it, so you were right. Maybe Daisy didn't get sick before she ate Alfred's hot dog in the end. Sergeant Officer Jones, Ashley Collins is still locked in the suspect room. I forgot the key at home. I need you to come. How do these things keep happening to you, Ramirez? Okay, let's go release Miss Collins. Damn. How is he still part of the force, man? How? Miss Collins, we are sorry to have you kept so long. You better be. Unfortunately, I always have my nail hardener on me. It kept me busy while I was locked here. You always have your nail hardener on you? You always need to be perfect down to your fingertips when you're at Gabriel's side. And yet, you have a stain on your jacket. Thanks to you, I was cleaning when your man came to fetch me, and they made me spill detergent on my jacket. Uh-huh. Ashley's getting more suspicious by the minute. What's to say she didn't poison her lover's wife, right? Right? Sergeant, it would seem that the victim's husband, Mr. Thompson, hit the jackpot with the poisoning of his wife. He will receive $1 million from your insurance contract. and knew he was suspiciously unconcerned with Daisy's death. Sergeant, let's have another look at their kitchen before he has time to make anything disappear. And yet, I've got the feeling we are still missing something. My empty stomach and I agreed to return to Chez Valentine. Maybe we'll get free lunch this time. Do you really want that? We don't even know who poisoned her. Do you still want to eat there? Man, I'm not so sure about you, man. Let's secure the site. Nail polish. Kitty! How do you look like? Oh, up there. Nail hardener. Glasses. I'm blind again. I am blind at the camera. Where the hell are the glasses? It looks like they are hanging from somewhere. There's a hat. Icicles, paintbrush. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. Paintbrush, icicles. Ah, here. Here are the glasses. Damn. What a low payout. It says new high score because I have 0. A bottle of nail hardener. This matches our killer's profile. We need to know who touched this bottle last. Let's get some fingerprints. We should do that, yeah. Reveal. Perfect fingerprint lifting job on this bottle of nail hardener. Let's get this straight to the lab. "30-minute analyzing." And while we do that, I go to the stove. And have a look around there. Okay, we got the yearbook. That's a menu. Don't need the menu. Yearbook. Oh, wow. Michigan Culinary School. It's all ripped apart. Worm. Carrot. Worm. Radio. Is that a radio? Damn. Muffin. Half eaten. Something coming out of it. And pen. This is the yearbook of Valentine Montgomery's promotion. Oh, look at this, Sergeant. There's a torn page inside. You should restore it. This muffin you found is covered in pink goo. And I don't think it's icing. Let's take a sample. That would be clumsy to leave this with poison or something just in the open. Maybe she ate that. Maybe that's our murder weapon. Do we have a murder weapon? I'm not sure right now. Huh. 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 What? Perfect. Grace should be able to tell us what the pink substance on this muffin is. I sure hope it's icing or something. After all, Valentine did say her kitchen was impeccable. She did say that. Let's take a look at the yearbook. No. Oh. What? Is there something missing? Oh. That's a surprise. Tobias Sharp, the food critic, was in the same promotion as Valentine Montgomery. I wonder why he didn't open his own restaurant. What do you say we go ask Tobias? Yes, me and Valentine went to cooking school together. I had more talent than her, but she had the money. And just because of that, she ended up with her own restaurant, and I end up as a food critic. That's why I wrote an inflammatory review about her place, so she gets what she deserves. The woman has absolutely no talent. And for someone who hates Valentine Montgomery's cooking that much, he seems to go there often. Remember, he was there yesterday. And Tobias Sharp may not have succeeded in opening a restaurant, but he still went to cooking school, so he must be a good cook. Not exactly. As you see, she was there as well. If you have the money, you can get everywhere. Alright, we wait for the fingerprints and the muffin. Let's see about those results. I analyzed the fingerprints on the nail hardener you found in Thompson's kitchen. These fingerprints belong to the victim's husband, Gabriel Thompson. That's weird. Let's go see what her husband has to say. The pink substance on the muffin you found at Chez Valentine is actually nail hardener. Nail hardener on a muffin? Maybe Tobias wasn't that wrong. Chez Valentine's hygiene. About Chez Valentine's hygiene. But we still have to confirm it's hers. Let's go ask her. Let's hope she says yes. Are you actually making fun of me for using nail hardener, officers? This isn't the Middle Ages anymore, you know? Yes, I wear nail hardener. I even dye my hair to cover my grey hair, and I cook. Satisfied? Now if you will excuse me, I'm taking my lovely assistant out to dinner. This man is a jerk. His wife just passed away, and he's not even trying to hide his affair with his assistant Ashley Collins. And Gabriel Thompson cooked for his wife. He wears nail hardener. You're right, he's the perfect suspect. Yeah, he is. But I'm sure he's clever enough to know that he will instantly be a suspect, so he let someone else do the job. Miss Montgomery, we found a muffin with nail hardener in your kitchen. You should perhaps watch your employees more carefully. Hygienically speaking, that's on the borderline. Borderline? Actually, it's mine. My nails are weakened because of the cooking and kept splitting in two. I have no choice but using nail hardener. I'm doing my best to satisfy my customers, but Sharp puts me under so much pressure. I keep making mistakes that could cost me my restaurant. I have to admit, this case is baffling me. On one hand, we have Daisy's husband, who was cheating on her with his assistant. On the other hand, we've got a catfight between a food critic and a chef. But I can't link the two together. I think you're right. I've probably been too lenient with Alfred. Let's return to his stall once again. It's on the way between Chez Valentine and the Thompsons. No doubt he'll find the missing piece to understand what happened to Mrs. Thompson. But what could be there? egg, wood plank, hose, air vent, doggy bag, that's new. For the Valentines. Chinese lantern. Damn. Over here. Fire. Snowflake. Plug. Bird. Vinyl. And flag. Oh, Jones. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot that Daisy left her doggy bag here. Never mind, Alfred. Everybody can make mistakes. Sergeant, we have been struggling for so long and this is finally the missing piece we were waiting for. Let's send it to the lab immediately. You sure? Alright, we have to do that. Let's see about the doggy bag. I analyzed the content of Chez Valentine's doggy bag that Daisy left on Alfred's stall. That food contains the same poison than the one Nathan has found in Daisy's stomach. But that's not the only interesting thing I've discovered. I also found 3 black hairs in the food. These obviously do not belong to the ginger-haired victim. Thank you, guys. So we can conclude without any risk that our killer has black hair. Wait, I'm not done yet. I extracted some DNA from the hair. I've been able to isolate the hair color characteristics of the killer. Your killer has blue eyes. Black hair and blue eyes, that should be pretty obvious then. I don't think this doggy bag would be so chatty. Arresting the killer should be a piece of cake now. Let's see. Blue eyes. So it could be 3 possible. But he didn't use the detergent. So he's not the killer. She used it, but she isn't a cook. Oof. Valentine Montgomery, you are under arrest for the poisoning of Daisy Thompson. I did not intend to poison this woman. I don't even know her. This must be a mistake. Who did you intend to poison then, Miss Montgomery? Who was Daisy's plate for? Do we really need to know that? Wait, Sergeant, you're right, of course. You aimed to poison Tobias Sharp, didn't you, Miss Montgomery? Yes, I did. Tobias Sharp has been ruining my life for too long. He deserved to have a taste of his own medicine. I only wish for this stupid waiter hadn't mixed the orders up. Valentine Montgomery, for the murder of Daisy Thompson, this court. But I never meant to kill that woman. That stupid waiter didn't get the plate to the right table. Just because you did not kill the intended person doesn't mean you cannot be held responsible for her death, Miss Montgomery. This court therefore condemns you to 10 years in prison for poisoning with no chance of parole. Only 10, damn. Damn, that's kind of not nice. That's well done, Sergeant. Another case under our belts. Sorry for not inviting you to dinner to celebrate, but who knows what might end up on our plates. I can understand that. It seems you're not quite done with Chez Valentine, Sergeant. Mr. Sharp is causing trouble over there. Why don't you go check what it's about? You might also want to check up on Daisy's husband, Mr. Thompson. He may need your help. We're on it, Chief. Alfred Hotdog's stall is on the road to Mr. Thompson's house. Can we stop there? This case has really made me hungry. Aren't you always hungry, Jones? Alfred. Hi, Alfred. 2 waffles, please. I'm terribly sorry, but I've lost my waffle maker. The neighborhood kids are always playing tricks on me, the little rascals. But they don't mean any harm, I'm sure. I sure hope so, or they'll get a good talking from us. In the meantime, where do you think they might have hid this waffle maker? Well, there's only one way to find out. Search it. Gabriel! Hello, Mr. Thompson. Is everything okay? Be sure to let us know if you need anything. Actually, I do need help. I can't find the key to my safe. I remember having entrusted it to my wife, but my wife's engagement ring is inside it, and I don't want her to have it in her coffin before she's laid to rest. I see. Do not trouble yourself, Mr. Thompson. I'm sure Sergeant Retro will find your key in no time. Let's first have a look around your kitchen. And Tobias Sharp. Hello again, Mr. Sharp. We've been called for disturbance. What has happened? Finally, I do have a problem, and I expect you to make this restaurant pay for this slander. They should be ashamed of selling corked wine to a famous food critic like me. Famous? Alright, Mr. Famous Food Critic, what do you drink? I hope to drink a bottle of Chateau La Tour 1990, except it was wretched. Doesn't the law say that a client may refuse to pay if they are not satisfied with the product? It does, Mr. Sharp, it does. But don't worry, Sergeant Retro works miracles. We'll know the truth very soon, trust me. Yes. Now we have to take a look at these places again. Cat. Bowling pin. Here. Radio. Mouse. Steel drawer. Here. Cash. Plug. Coral. Air vent. Palm trees up here. Submarine. Padlock and crutch. There. Only you would think of looking in a kitchen drawer for the key to a safe. I mean, it has to be around here somewhere, right? Right, Jones? Nah. Nah. Move. There's the key. And of course, the safe key was in the drawer. You know, one day you'll realize you have to teach me how to do it. No. These are my superpowers. The power of finding random stuff. Mr. Thompson, we found your safe key. Perfect. However, I just realized the safe also needs a code, which only Daisy knew. I can never seem to remember any code myself. I see where this is going. Where is the safe? Oh, it's right there in the kitchen. Can't you see it? Huh. Of course, we have to go back. Cash. Hamburger. Crown. Light bulb. Crutch. Smartphone. Wall safe. Rolling pin. Pizza slice. Speeder. Starfish. And hat. Where's the hat? Oh, always so obvious. Okay, we found the safe, and now we have the key. Let's open this. I mean, he said we need a code, Jones. Don't you remember this? How do you forget that so easily? R. That looks like an R. But that's A. Could it be a P? It could be a P. No. And it must be an R. It's not. Okay, they actually said could be a 4 or K. 3. 3 is I mean, that looks like an X. Yeah. USVX? Yes. There's money in the ring. Open sesame, and there's the ring. A really nice one. Very expensive. By the look of it, let's go give it to Gabriel. Mr. Thompson, Sergeant Retro managed to open your safe. Here's your wife's ring. Excellent. May I see it? This is indeed the one. Thank you, Sergeant. Hello, Stud Muffin. Did you find the ring? I can't wait to wear... Oh, hello there. Ashley, how nice to come. Pay your respects. I was just thanking this gentleman for finding back my dear wife's ring. Officers, would you care for something to eat before you go? Why not, Stud Muffin? Would you really eat something from him? I mean, of course he didn't poison his wife, but I don't know. This just feels very wrong. Pile of leaves, that is. School slate, bowel, triangle ruler, lantern. Ah, no, it was this lantern. Dog footprint, tennis ball, flag garland, vinyl, sunflower, happy face, and air vent. Haha. You really think the waffle maker could be in that pile of leaves? That's not a very safe hiding place. Man, it was stolen by kids. What do you expect? That is... Damn, they broke it into multiple pieces. Well, Albie, they really did hide Alfred's waffle maker in a pile of leaves. How did you guess? Unfortunately, it's completely broken. Alfred can't make waffles with that. Can you do something? Man, I think he got pranked by the Hulk or something. They don't... No kid is just gonna rip that thing apart. Maybe they had like a samurai sword. What the hell? What did they do to that? I don't even know what to make of that. This here? Damn. There we go. Like new. Wow, the waffle maker looks brand new. You're prodigious, Sergeant. Let's bring it back to Alfred. I can't wait to have this waffle. Always thinking about food. Alfred, good news. Retro has found your waffle maker and fixed it. Terrific. You really have a talent. Thank you very much, Sergeant. Don't let it be said that I'm ungrateful. Here, have this lucky charm. You deserve it. Thank you. Real lucky there. Real lucky. Ski, candy, bottle of wine. Oh, this place was always so cluttered. Coat hangs. Key. Hanger. There. And where's that bottle of wine? Oh. There it is. Glove. Help me. Okay. Horseshoe. Damn. Phone over here. And mug. Horseshoe and mug. There's horseshoe. There, over here. Damn. That was not good. The bottle is empty. How is this possible if Tobias refused to drink it? And how will we get a sample now? Of course, that's it. Let's collect a sample from this napkin. Yes. The bottle. Let's examine this. Huh. No. Come on. Every time. Yes. This sample you collected from the napkin is a very nice one, Sergeant Retro. I'm sure Grace will appreciate analyzing this. She better be. She better be appreciating the things that I did for her. Doing all the work that I for her. Alright, let's see the wine sample. Alright. I've analyzed your sample. This is a really good wine. What do you want to know exactly? Is the wine corked? Not at all. The rate of chlorine is definitely normal. This wine has been kept in excellent condition. Huh. Okay. What are you talking about, man? Mr. Sharp, we analyzed your wine. And I'm not surprised you in fact drank the entire bottle. This wine was perfectly good. What are you saying? It's insane. I refuse to pay for a bottle of corked wine. Actual cheapskate. What the hell? Would you rather come with us to the police office? There are some comfortable cells if you need one, but I'm afraid the food isn't great. Yeah. Oh, that's already a bad sign. Damn. Oh no. Case 18. See you then.